So, we're here at the Major Family Farm. It's a third generation property my sister runs. Her and her husband and their little ones. And you saw the making of this greenhouse. And I wanted to show you how far it's getting. This is the, we have a wild Chihuahua. But we have, this is the growing space. Basically to the back fence there. And this runs a fruit stand and CSA boxes and all kinds of stuff, and all kinds of tricks and techniques here. So I wanted to kind of bring you back a few times in the year. I don't really do anything here except for come and eat, but these are peas that are all in. You can see they have them on a little hog wire mesh there. Wow, okay, so you can see that they're in waves too. So planted first, and then a little while later, and a little while later, and that way they'll be harvesting them in waves also, because they have to have continuous supply throughout the summer for the stand and everything else. And older kales, and these are all the babies that are in here. But mostly I wanted to show you the greenhouse, because right now they're just working the dirt and getting it all ready. That's some good stuff. And yeah, so this is where a lot of the masterminding goes on right now. Let me show you inside.
Mostly I just wish more people knew that they could do this for themselves on a really small scale, really easy, without a big greenhouse or a bunch of money. And it's amazing to grow your own stuff. Even if you have a little spot, you can do it. You don't need much, and it's really easy. It is. You don't have to have this magical green thumb, and your food is going to not only save you money, but it's 100 times healthier than even an organic industrial farm. 100 times healthier, I guarantee it. And it's really easy, so maybe we can show them.
Awesome. Thank you for letting me come here today. And yeah, this is all hand built. You can go back and look at the video where this was constructed. I'll try and pop it up here. Okay, let's go inside. Holy moly. Wow. I don't know if you're going to be able to get the scope of this, but that is a lot of tomatoes.
It's 1,000.
1,000 tomatoes.
And we cut production this year in half.
And these are, oh, basil, I see that. You cut production in half?
Yeah.
Wow, but still the upper racks and stuff.
That's a lot of flowers.
That is a great way to do that. These are all flowered? Oh, I see them. Oh, I know that shape.
Sunflowers.
Oh, these would be nasturtiums, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sunflowers. God. Okra. Oh, there's just 1,000 names here. Swiss. All the different everything. We'll keep bringing you back and showing you. I just wanted. This is a kiwi?
Yep. That's
awesome. Awesome. But yeah, these are, you plant all these from seeds?
Yes.
And how long ago did you plant most of these? How far along are you?
6 weeks.
So about how many of these are going to go into the actual farm here on the property? As far as tomatoes, let's say tomatoes. You said you had 1,000 tomatoes here?
Yeah, about 250 will go into the actual farm.
250 plants.
The rest will be sold, and then some go to school gardens.
Wow. Wow. I see. How many different varieties do you have? Do you know?
Somewhere between 20 and 30. I haven't counted this year yet.
Between 20 and 30 different varieties. That's insane. That is insane. And then you're going to be doing peppers and what do you have? These are all the littler things that aren't that visible to see what they are yet.
Yeah.
But oh, I see tomatillos and.
We have 15 varieties of peppers, sweet and hot.
15 varieties.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I love the hog wire, the shelving.
That came from Cow Swim Shop when they went out of business.
Oh, okay. So it's repurposed.
Jen Dillingham.
Everything here. Awesome.
Local Napa business went out of business. They retired.
Thank you,
That's where
Jen.
that came from.
This is all repurposed wood, I see, so you guys didn't buy all brand new fresh lumber to build yourself a gigantic greenhouse.
Totally reused.
The benefits of having a bunch of people that were working with wood, so the family, that's one of the things the family's also always done, is salvage everything from the different trades that they worked in and stuff and bring it home.
The roof is actually from DJ's growing place.
Really?
Yes, and that's been our long-time nursery.
Is DJ's around anywhere
No,
anymore?
they just retired.
They retired.
They lost their spot, but they...
But a shout out to DJ's anyways, because
Yeah.
they were an awesome nursery. So this was free?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's all repurposed, except for the plastic.
Yeah.
But thick, I know you guys use thick
We use
mill.
6 mil.
Yeah, so it's reusable
Yeah.
as many
It
times
can
as
go
possible.
Years and years and years.
Say it again.
I said recycle, reduce, reuse.
And then how come you have everything off the ground? Is that for temperature control or?
A little bit of temperature, but also slugs and mice and things like that.
Right. And how long are you going to keep the plastic on here?
We normally pull off around June, but this year we're going to keep it on all summer, and we put in 6 different doors so that we can open it up because we want to start.
Oh, ventilation doors on the
Yeah.
outside here. Awesome.
Yeah, because we want to start growing fall crops and winter crops in here. So.
That's killer. Where did you source most of your seeds from this year?
A lot of them are Baker Creek, and some are from other places like High Mowing, Siskiyou Seeds.
Nah. Oh, we should go over, you should tell me sometime and get on video. I know there's a process for sprouting tomatoes and stuff. I see you rotting them every year just to save your seeds and and everything. So.
Yep.
Okay, well, I wanted to give you a glimpse, and I'll keep giving you updates. I wish you could feel it in here. It's just the perfect medium for growing plants in, and you'll get to see all these get huge and then put out in the garden. And yeah, I just wanted to show you what you can get up to. And this is how many of you are working here right now? A dozen? Half a dozen?
I'm full-time. My dad does maintenance and prep patch and deals with the tomatoes, and Grandma just retired and did her first year of helping me seed.
So it's not a huge thing with massive farm workers and stuff.
Person.
Literally just the family farm. And you know, I can say I grew up here. We did veggies for sustenance, and that's how this started. So this is an actual family farm that's been growing food in these patches since I was a boy, and we put away quarts and quarts and quarts of food. And my grandparents that lived here on the property, which would be the little ones' great-grandparents now, were the original pioneers of the gardens here. So, it's the real deal. And just glad to share that with you. Next question, soil. Did you make this soil yourself, or is it bag soil? Or?
We buy it. We do, it's a mix of seed starting. We start our seeds, and then once we transplant up, we mix it with another soil.
And that's the soil for here. And I know you guys build your soil out back in the main farm and everything. But oh, are you feeding anything right now? Is this just running off of the soil that they're in?
It is running off the soil. Actually, this week I will start to feed them, and I feed them kelp emulsion.
Awesome.
Watered down, and that's what we do. We do it once every 2 weeks for 4 weeks, so twice, and then we do it once a month, and then they're planted.
Oh, I was going to say, and a lot of them are going into the ground anyway.
They get 3 doses at max of all organic kelp. So, on that size guy. And the biggest thing is, the biggest tip I'll ever give anybody is when you plant your tomatoes, plant them at the dirt at this level. So, because roots will grow out of here.
Ah,
So,
you heard it there.
steady them.
So you can go higher than the crown of the plant when you're
Yeah.
doing tomatoes, and they'll sprout out of their stem.
Yep. It's the biggest, fastest thing ever.
Is there a line of indication? Like, is that, you see
Some
the hair?
people say
the
not to
color?
go above where the purple shifts and where these first petals come out, but we do.
Oh, and those
we
were
can-
the single leaves
yeah.
that multiple.
Sometimes we go above them. It just depends on the type. Especially if it's a cherry tomato, you can you can go above those. But yeah.
Oh yeah, because I've seen tomatoes touch the ground and then root in through their elbows
They
and
can,
stuff.
they'll root anywhere, but some people don't like to go above these originals, but we go above them. We go to about right there.
Okay.
And I also suggest leaving these intact. A lot of people tend to rip these off when they go to plant. What you're doing is you're exposing your tomato to any diseases that are in the dirt when you rip these off, so just leave them.
Look, metal.
Relics. We found a relic. I think at the end of the garden last year I ended up pulling 124 fence posts. It was an epic structure year last year.
Oh, there were support posts for trellises and stuff.
Yeah. We decided to downsize the structural components in our garden this year.
It's still pretty epic though. It's just early spring, and
Yeah.
I love these shelving pieces for the peas and stuff.
Oh yeah, we tried shelving. We kind of overdid it with the posts. You can see this year we're just using little 1-foot posts.
Oh, and those are form stakes.
Yeah.
Yep, and then on more repurposed shelving. So,
There you go.
and then PVC bent over for the hoop house, but that's I think the net is on here so you don't get birds landing and biting off the little tips of your sprouts. And
Keeps the gypsy moths down too.
gypsy moths.
You know them white cabbage moths?
Yeah, the cabbage moth with the little green caterpillar.
Some years we get.
Just harder for them to fly in and out of it too.
Yeah.
And I see it's not totally sealed on the bottom, it's just a deterrent. It is effective with the moths?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah, even with it having open ends.
Well, those last few years out here in California, those I know them as cabbage moths, the little white moths with they have like little specks of dark like spots on their wings that you can barely see, but they have been atrocious, like on every type of plant. And they look like cute little white butterflies during the day, but then you turn your plant over and there's little green caterpillars eating everything.
Well, usually the plums and cherries come out almost identical time, and all the plums are already done blooming this year, and the cherries are just swelling buds, you know?
So they're late.
Yeah. Or everything
Something.
else is early.
And then that's the chicken sheds and stuff right behind there, so the interface between this is sprouting, the actual growing of everything, and then this is the livestock for the property. Not near enough. You can see the separation between food and livestock is perfect, but then when you're hauling greens and stuff for your animals to eat, you don't want to have it on the far end of your property. So this is perfect zone layout here. How many fruit trees do you have here on the property?
I have no idea.
Did you ever count them?
No.
I counted 120, but that's if you include the citrus and the plums.
So all throughout the property, basically, most of the trees that you'll encounter are different types of fruit, just switched out over the years, and Chevrolets. Just wanted to show you the Easter tree here at the Major Family Farm. It grows Easter eggs. That's where the Easter rabbit gets it from. You thought it was a plum tree, huh? Nope, it's an Easter egg tree. Okay, I'm just glad to share that with you. And I I believe that having control over your own food supply is one of the greatest ways to remain free and assure yourself your personal liberties and stuff. So everybody stay connected with your roots, and I hope you're having a happy spring out there. If the snow has begun to thaw and you have water where you're at, and we will see you next time on the Dirt Journal.